Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. Today we're going to take on floor 63 of the Abyss. I tried this yesterday for, a test run, and it's much easier than like floor 61 and 62, which is Crow and Says. But there's some RNG aspects to it, so let's see if we could do this. Also have to time rotations on my immunity buff.
My opponent?
Basically, the big Naga, I guess that's what they're called. The big Naga there, number 4, he has an AoE burn, which can cause a lot of damage. So I'm going to try to save my immunity buff for when he is about to do his ultimate there.
Death is your repentance.
Get my crit rate up. Or sorry, attack up.
All enemies will fall to my spear.
I think they all do status ailments if I'm not mistaken, but they do a lot of damage. Yeah, poison. Yeah, they do poison, poison and burn for wave 1. They hit hard, so you gotta be really careful here. Oh, I'm gonna defense break him. Oh, it didn't work. I'm gonna use barrier. So my DN has Rod on again for healing, and of course, really versatile with their D spell there. Or cleanse, that's what this game's called. I have Uberius' Tooth on. I'm not going to use Daydream Joker. The HP is not that high for this Abyss. So Uberius' Tooth is fine. We got a couple ultimates coming up. But number 1 now, so Red Naga or Fire Naga is not ready to use it. So I'm not going to use the immunity until the next turn.
And my opponent?
We should be able to kill it.
I'll carve you up.
Yeah, big serpent guy triggers dual attack. Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Which can hit quite hard.
I will continue my training. Fight with me. All right.
Get DN up there, nice. Okay, one more turn until she can heal.
Shall I attack? This is going to hurt.
Here he comes. Oof. Yes, please focus on Angelica. Alright, let's break.
Let's advance together. May those evils be punished.
Okay, next turn, my Angelica has to use her deep,
my spear will protect everyone.
what's it called? Her cleanse, or, immunity buff, because, we're gonna get hit with fire. Burn. Alright, one's down. Oof. And bleed. Oh, I didn't know that. We should be able to do it right now. We don't need to soul burn it, I think.
Let the goddess lead the way. I believe this is what the goddess wills. Goddess.
I'm gonna try to get as much HP as possible here.
Is it my turn?
The only downside is Cidd is too fast, so I might lose my immunity buff on him. And if he dies, I'm pretty much game over, I think, for wave 2.
I will continue my training.
So my Lorena has lifesteal, so it's gonna be good. Oh, nice. Finished him off. Dust Devil proc. Alright, here comes the burn.
Oh, it can't be helped.
I'm gonna just hit here. I think Lorena should be able to tank it. Ooh. It is that burn on Cidd. You see, it's so dangerous. Alright, so let's defense break.
By the name of the goddess.
It's good that DN just got her combat readiness up here because I want her first so she can heal soon. We're a bit hanging on some luck here. Oh, stunned, perfect. Uh-oh, he's gonna die. If he dies, oh, so close. If he procced Dust Devil there, I would have lost a heal chance.
Let's advance together.
Let's heal.
Give me strength.
Alright, good.
Is it my turn? This is going to hurt.
A bit of a lucky RNG here.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
Okay, wave 2 is more or less the same. More bleed, more poison. I chose to take down the Az last time, so I'm gonna do that.
This is what the goddess wills. My goddess, grant me the power to extinguish the evil.
Yeah, more bleed.
I will continue my training.
Let's push back combat readiness here. We do have R key as well. So on off turns for my healers, if they don't have their CD skills, I'm gonna use R key.
I want to retire already.
And my opponent, like the wind. This is going to hurt.
That dust devil proc, man. That's awesome. Maybe Arky again? I guess so. There's nothing she can do. So wave 1, save as many souls as possible, I think. For wave 2, just speeds it up. The faster you could kill off the ads, obviously the better survivability chance you have. Oh, Uber's 2 didn't proc. If it did, I think he would die. We're a little bit low on HP.
This is what the goddess wills.
But we should be okay. The next couple turns we'll be taking out a couple ads here. Let's use immunity. Immunity with heal.
Is it my turn?
Gonna use his S3 so he gets another turn.
Cut and slice. And my opponent. This is my chance.
All right.
Didn't break though.
The spirit of a commander. Ha! Let's advance together. Here. Let's fight together.
Oh, so close.
Shall I attack?
Yeah, we got
Like
this.
the wind.
Alright, so this guy is not that hard.
My spear will protect everyone. All enemies will fall to my spear.
He has about 160,000 HP, which I did the calculations. Daydream Joker wouldn't have done more damage than Uberi's Tooth. If I could proc Uberi's Tooth, of course.
I believe this is what the goddess wills. You pitiful beings.
I think his ultimate is an AoE. A burn. Yeah, it's the burn thing again. I'll keep my Dispel for the next turn.
I'm here.
Is it my turn? Like the wind. While you blink.
I will continue my training. I want to retire already. I'm ready.
And my opponent.
Look at that. Look at Cidd. Almost dead.
I'm not too late.
Oh, that was so close.
This is what the goddess wills. Save us. The Order of the Shield does not back
We do have an
down.
R
I'll
key,
leave it to you.
so we should be in a pretty good position here. And of course Cidd, because he keeps getting speed buffs every time he crits, so he's getting like double turns. Oh, he's dead.
Let's advance together.
He's dead on the next turn. He's got bleed on him. Unless Angelica can go first and use a Wondrous Potion Vial. Otherwise he's dead. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. Wondrous Potion Vial procced. Holy cow.
Is it my
That's
turn?
insane.
Like the wind.
So close to death. So close.
My spear will protect everyone. Feel my might in the point.
That was so crazy. Why didn't I use his S3? I wanted to make sure he gets a defense break first, Kyle. So right here. So once I use a defense break, because he's slower, so if Cidd uses his break and then uses
And my
S3,
opponent.
you just ensure more damage, even though this is kind of overkill here. But yeah, that's why I didn't use S3. There you go, 40,000 HP with that break. And a burn. Alright, that was good, that was easy. Oh man. Why didn't you use burn? Angelica S3 makes it pretty much 100% uptime. I've been asked this over and over again. I don't use her burn S3 if I want to take them down ASAP. The reason is because her burn S3 takes down too many souls, and she can't. With Cidd on the team, it doesn't really matter anyway. He has so many turns, so he'll lose his immunity buff before the enemy attacks. That's the reason. Yeah, Ruby. It's like Ruby says 40k damage when he had 5k HP left. Kappa, totally. That was overkill. It was bad timing, but you know, he didn't proc his defense break when I wanted it to. I'm gonna do the loadouts video and complete it with this one, because this one went by pretty fast. and there's not much to feature. All my other units were the same as last time from floor 62 with Says. So if you guys want to see the builds for that, you guys can refer to that video. But obviously Cidd was a new player here, so I'm gonna just show his gear. I mean, so he's pretty decked out. I decked him out pretty hard. So his artifact dust level here is at what is it, plus 18. So level 7. I got a couple more dust levels. I could limit break it, but I don't want to use it yet right now because I want to save a couple dust levels for my other thieves. As you can see, the attack is not too shabby. I wish I had 100% crit chance, 185 critical hit damage. I wish it was a 200. So you know, here's to going on. I would lower my attack. I would actually try to lower it even by 100 if I could get 100% crit chance with a 200% crit damage. It would be totally worth it. But pretty decent speed without a speed set here, because he has high base speed, 175. This is the gear. This one I got from a secret shop. I rolled really lucky on the attack, so this one's not leaving my like main damage dealers, and Cidd has been my consistent damage dealer. The reason why I like Cidd so much is because he can proc his defense break a ton, especially when he has his speed buffs up. It's almost like continual. Obviously, if you don't, I think with the nerf, if you actually miss a crit, you lose your speed like right away. So usually it's a 2-turn speed buff if you hit it with a crit. But hit S1 with a crit. But I think the nerf, it just removes the 2-turn speed buff. So if you turn 1, you get a crit, you get 2-turn speed buff. By turn 2, you hit with non-crit, you just lose it completely. I haven't seen that as a big problem yet, but then that's why I want the 100% crit chance, because you know, I don't want the chance to lose my speed buff. With the speed buff, obviously he gets elemental advantage for his S3, which just makes it insane. And with the speed buff up, he'll actually be able to do defense break with his S2. So you know, it's just really good to have. So you guys saw it during the entire Abyss battle there. He just procced his defense break like almost like 75-80% chance, 80% of the time, which is pretty good. His effectiveness is at 30 with the combined everything that I have here. So yeah, this weapon I really love. 7 speed, really nice, and 7% crit damage, which is default actually. I didn't roll anything on the crit damage. I think I rolled 3. It was a 4 speed on default. I rolled a 3 speed, and then the rest went into attack. This is my Santa helmet, Santa hat here. It didn't roll perfect. A lot of effectiveness, a lot of health, and I think I'll swap this out for some other unit later that would need more effectiveness. But for now, this one was good because I needed that 10% crit chance, critical hit chance. Missing that a bit. And then with Cidd here, he has this pretty good armor because it has 11 speed, and some of his attacks are scaled on speed. I think actually all of his attacks are scaled on, yeah, scaled on caster speed. So it helps a bit, even though the speed modifier is very low. Arguably, you wouldn't really need that much speed, but it depends on what you're using him for. Again, for like Abyss runs and other like raids and stuff, having high speed on him is really good because sometimes he can overlap the boss, which, you know, then he would be able to do a defense break on the turn 1, and by his overlap, he could do an S3. If you have a soul burn, as you saw, I hit the boss for 40,000, so it had elemental advantage plus a defense break with a soul burn, did 40,000 damage. It's not bad at all. Yeah, this is the raid gear here. Pretty decent roll on the critical hit damage, decent roll on the attack, and this one is also raid. No, sorry, labby. Both of them are labyrinth. Pardon my mistake there. 8% critical hit chance. I wish I just rolled a bit higher there, get near to 100%. But the critical hit damage is good. Originally I had these two on Says for higher critical hit damage, but so far they're pretty similar actually. Both of them are pretty similar in critical hit chance and critical hit damage. This one is also labyrinth, I believe. It's a 71, so I think that's a labyrinth drop or labyrinth chest. 35 speed, I needed this for the arena, but it has 18% attack and 19% health, which is pretty good because Cidd is pretty squishy. If I didn't have this 8,000 health, I think I would have died by the boss in the abyss that we just ran there. Yeah, just comparing Cidd, or says here, yeah, 95 and 190, so they're very similar. I basically swapped their gear around just to optimize Cidd, and I nerfed my says slightly so that Cidd would get the better attack. It was mostly due to the sets. As you can see here, there's an attack set here, an attack set here, and a crit set here, and crit set here. It was just mostly due to the sets. I wanted to get this attacking weapon, attack set weapon on him. So anyways, I'm gonna end that there. Wait, that's from the story? It says we're Ruby. Really? This boot. Oh, you said, oh, never mind. You said, never mind. That's the Pegasus boots. That's from the story. Yeah, I think there's one from the story. I think, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Let me see here. I think it might be on my Judith. No, who is my Pegasus boots? Is Pegasus boots 35 speed or 30? I don't remember who has it. Oh well, this is not that important, I guess. Oh, this one. Yeah, it's a 30 speed. So it is a T5 equivalent, but heroic boots is this one. Yeah. I remember. This one rolled a pretty good one too, but I had this one on Cidd before, but eventually I gave it up because I needed that 5 extra speed on Cidd, again for arena. Alright. Anyways, I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully that Abyss run was helpful and the loadouts for the gear there. So if you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next Abyss run.